Welcome to a brand new TechCast video review. Today we're going to take a look at the Sony Ericsson Aino. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. Let's take a look at the actual physical design of the Aino. This is a kind of dual hybrid functionality phone. It has a touchscreen on the front, but it has also got a keypad for typing on and controlling the interface. Now the main functionality is with the keypad, and there's a limited functionality with the touchscreen, which we'll cover off in a second. Let's take a look at the exterior. We've got the typical Sony Ericsson connector port there. That's used for charging, and a USB connector. And it's also used for the dock which comes with it. Let's take a quick look at that. Here we go. And it comes with this little kind of remote on the side here. And this is actually a Bluetooth device. I can just pull that off. And this is used for transferring or connecting to the actual phone via Bluetooth, and you can plug a standard 3.5mm headphones into that, and that lets you stream stereo music, A2DP compatible, from the phone and to any headphones of your choice. It does come with a set of headphones in the box. It's got a kind of a touch sensitive volume slider on the side here, and you've got some playback controls on the side there, and this little clip on the back clipping to your whatever it is you're wearing, and the power button on the bottom, and that charges through the little dock which comes with it in the box, which is quite handy. And we can dock the phone for charging and data connectivity like so, and as you can see there, it's connected up. If we take a look at the bottom of the actual dock, you can see that I've connected the Sony Ericsson charger there, which comes with it, and you've also got a secondary port for the USB cable that comes in the box as well. So you can use this as a charging and a USB dock. This is a 2-in-1, which is quite nice that this is actually included. We've got some shortcut keys on the side here, camera clicker, and the volume controls. You've also got an 8-megapixel camera in the back there as well, with the LED flash. And if we just slide that up, you can see the keypad. Fairly standard, fairly basic. Separated keys, got a D-pad, some soft keys, the call and hang up key, which also doubles up as the power key, and the cancel and a shortcut key there. So let's jump into the touchscreen interface. Now it comes with this kind of unusual system where you can actually use the touchscreen for accessing media playback, for example. So I've got music. It's only usable when you're in the media interface. If I try and tap on anything on here, it's no longer operational. Which I find a little bit unusual. Even if you're browsing pictures, for example, you can't use the interface, the media interface. So as you can see, it is actually touchscreen. You can do things like photos. Yeah, it's not multi-touch or anything like that. So if you want to zoom in, for example, you have to use this slider. It's fairly smooth though. You can just slide through the pictures there. Very smooth. You can control the camera, photo albums, music, video and radio just through this interface. So you actually have to boot into the main menu system to get access to that, and that's exclusively used when the handset keypad is closed. So once we open that up, there is a secondary media interface when the phone keypad is extended. And some of you might be familiar with this if you used or had a Sony Ericsson recently. So let's take a look at the photos, for example. It is accelerometer enabled, so auto rotates pictures. And again, it's fairly smooth, there's no lag or anything like that. But as I said before, it's not touchscreen. which I find strangely odd for an interface like this, which is perfect for the touchscreen. So there are a few kind of quirks to it. The Aino has Wi-Fi built in, so you got Wi-Fi connectivity for browsing the internet, email, upload your photos to the internet, for example. It does come with a cut down web browser. It's not a fully functioning web browsing device as such, which I shall just demonstrate by visiting the TechCast reviews website. What it does is it'll do a search. So I've got my search results. It's a 3G handset as well, so obviously if you've got 3G, then you'll be able to access the web through that. So as you can see, it's kind of mangled the web page, but it is fairly smooth, and the pictures do show up. It doesn't support Flash, so I click into this one, for example. Yeah, it gives me the content, but it doesn't really give me anything else. So Google pre-formats the web pages suitable for a web browser. I guess that's fine if you just want quick access to particular information that you might be searching for, but not ideal for just browsing the web or if you want the full web browsing experience. Just want to quickly run through some of the messaging features on the Aino. So if I click the right shortcut key, which I've predefined, access the conversations mode, and this gives you kind of an iPhone-esque SMS texting facility where it creates a messaging thread that's similar to what you get in an IM chat window, only it's for SMS text messages. And you can see there the blue is the original message, the green is the reply. Now I've just texted myself on this to demonstrate. But you get the idea, and you can do direct replies within the conversations window, which I think is really handy, because I often find I have to click back into a message to find out what the person originally said, and you've got access to attaching MMS functionality like pictures and music to the message before you send it. So that's a nice little feature as part of the Aino, is the conversations feature. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the camera-based functionality for the Sony Ericsson Aino. It's an 8 megapixel camera and is exclusively used with the touchscreen. So I've just got it resting on this surface here so that I'm able to operate some of the menus. And you've got a series of modes, or shooting modes shall I say. So you've got things like automatic, twilight, document, snow, sports. So that can be customized. You've got focused modes. You've got things like macro, infinite, face detection, or even just leave it on automatic there. You can control the flash. We've got a timer. We've also got the ability to pick what resolution you want, including a 16:9 full HD setting here, which I'm guessing is 1920 by 1080. And on the 8GB card, along with all the other bits of content and data I've got on here, saying that I could take up to 3,300 pictures. So you've got plenty of storage for taking pictures. And you've also got the ability to add geotagging to your snaps. That's currently set to off. So that uses the GPS to actually meta tag your pictures as you snap them, and then once you upload them to your computer, you can actually keep a record of where and when you actually took these pictures. And we can switch that into video mode as well. So let's take a look at the menus on that. So we've got 16:9 NHD resolution, VGA, and a 4:3 message mode. And we've got the ability to have things like night mode. We've got a light, which is the LED lights. You can keep that on for shooting in the dark, which is quite handy. We've got the microphone, and we've also got a self timer built in there. So that's the camera based functionality.